I think what we're going to do is clean this bed out. We're going to plant out some onions, green onions. This is way past cleaning, by the way. We should have had this cleaned out a while back. That's what we're going to do. We're going to clean it out. That's what we're going to do. Maybe. That's what I intend to do anyway. I want to get all these old weeds out of there. Naturally we do. These tomatoes, they're done too. Done. I mean, you could mess with them and get them rejuvenated, but I'd rather have onion. Any day, I would. I sure would. Yeah. Good. Little novelties, onion or tomatoes is what them is. I like them. They're pretty neat. They're just in my way right now. So they've got to go bye-bye, get my tools. Let me get my tools, my scratching tools. I'm gonna scratch and loosen this up. And usually what I do I'll tell you what else I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, when I get this leveled out here and smoothed out, about done with that right now. I'm gonna move the camera over here where you can see down in here what I'm doing. You don't need to look at me. You need to see what I'm doing. So let's get moved over here. Now what I was gonna do initially, I was thinking about, but I don't want to open a whole bag of fertilizer. And this has got fertilizer in it, I'm sure. I just want to run the spiders out and everything. I'm going to get the water hose now. Let me get the water hose. And I'm going to wet this good. I'm going to go wet this down good. Real good. Get the crickets moving and the spiders and all them good little critters. That'll get them out of here. It'll either get them out of here or drown them more. Go on, cricket. Come on. We'll get all this wet down in here. There's a big spider, see? Coming out there, ain't you, boy? Where'd you go? Where did you go? Are you a wolf spider? I don't know what you are, but I ain't gonna spend all day looking. I'm just gonna kill you and get it over with. Lots of water. I want to get that saturated because we ain't been getting a lot of rain, and this right here is pretty dry. Quite dry, I say. Okay, that's good enough for now. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open a bag of dirt here. And loosen it up. And then I'm gonna put this whole bag of dirt in this planter because it's settled and I want to bring it back up to the top, kind of. And that's what we're gonna do anyway. Yeah, boy. Okay. Now, we can rake this out, level it down. It's good and moist. It's like I said, I don't care what, when, or how you're doing this stuff. It's got to be done. And them right there beats these little tools all to pieces. Not only can you feel it, you kind of know what you're getting into here. Now, I planted these onion seed, and you probably saw me, some of you saw me plant them, and they were planted from seed. And most of these come from out there in the garden where you saw me pruning them onions 4 or 5 times this summer. So everything I've been planting in the garden, onion-wise, is not doing so good. So what I decided was to plant them in this. It won't hold all of them, but it'll hold a lot of them in the feeder or raised bed. So that's what we're doing. I'm just gonna get up here and start putting these onions. Now you can see I'll lace them out here. You can see they're pretty good sets. And I've saved them from one year to the next over and over, and they just don't seem to be they just don't seem to be doing to suit me. I'm just gonna, I tell you what, first thing I'm gonna do is just start them in the ground. That's the way I'll start anyway, and before it's over, I'll probably change the way I'm doing it 3 times. That way I can see where they're at right now. Maybe able to get every one of them in here. I know I'll just have to water and water and water. I want to space them a little, but not far. Just like that. That's good. See. Oh yeah, I probably can get them all in here, and I don't care a bit to put them here either. I don't. It's like I said, I'm just starting these. I'm not got them as deep as they're going, by no means. But I can see where they're at, see, without messing everything up, yeah. Some sets little, some's bigger than others. And when I get all these in line, I can push them on down. I'll say it again, boys. They won't grow if you don't plant them. They won't grow if you don't plant them. Now, when I get the rest of these in this basket, it might go across this row, but I doubt it. I'll start pushing them in over. I will. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that there's no good. It's rotted cattle. We get him out of there. But now, here's what I'm going to do, see. I'll just push them down. Push them down like that. Just push them down in the ground a little. Not deep. They don't have to go crazy deep. Just push them down like that. That's a good thing about having that good loose topsoil. Potting soil, whatever you want to call it. Now the only thing is, these onions now, even though they's grown this year, they've dried out and cured. Now what they are now will be classified as 2-year onions. Of course, they're not going to be here long enough to worry about sprouting. Now that stuff. Let me get me some more onion. Now these onions is bigger. These are bigger onions. I'll try to get the smallest ones in here. They're all about the same size. Now every one of these right here that you're seeing is onions. I can sit down now. Is onions that has come from those seeds I planted earlier. I'm just going to work these down. All I'll be able to get through here with these is maybe 2 rows. But you can see what I'm doing here. Just working them down in there. Ain't no big deal. Now rather than to move again, I'll start back here. And we'll start pushing these down. Right beside them. Trying to alternate them. You know. All I'm planting these for is to eat. You know, green onions. To eat the green onions. We move down now. The old suns are getting warm again today. Where's that fall weather at? It is nice of the morning. It's early in the morning, it's pretty nice. Now this was try to get all these in here, but I'll never do it. I'll never do it. I'm trying to put the smallest ones in. Just work them in there. Any way you can get them in. It'll be amazing to see these grow this late summer. The late summer or late summer or early fall, or I might be able to get another little one right there maybe. Right in there. Now, you can see, let me make sure you can, I'll wash my hands off and I'll move you over here where you can see. And all the way through here. That whole thing through there. And I'll show you right quick what I'm going to do. I hope you can see it. Now, all I do is I'll start right here and just move my hand back and forth. It's like you have to cover them up. That's all I'm worried about, is covering them a little bit. This cover them. That's all you're worried about. I ain't even worried about that. Ah, Lord. You see there, if one's sticking up too far, you can just push it right down. There's no big deal. We ain't painting cars here, are we? Nah. We're planting onions. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah. Yes, sir. And that's it. There's one that probably could go down a little more. Just work it down. Now, what I'll do is we'll give it a little drink here and get them started off. Yeah. Just a little drink. We'll water them in good. Get everything wet. Just like that. Now, they'll do one of two things. They'll grow or they won't grow. Just that simple. We've got to run you. I meant to count them darn things. I tell you what, I count the ones I had left. We'll call it all but just a few. Lord. Now, I don't know exactly what today is. I think it's the 22nd, maybe, 22nd of August. Just to make sure we know that that's when we planted our onions. Now these are candy onions, just like I said, these onions were, I saved these onions and from the little sets that I had over there, I started from seed back in the spring. Gosh, it's getting humid. Well, it's hairy out here too. Lord have mercy. Garden's haired over, and it's all my fault. Lazy. But we'll get her. We don't Jack Frost will. I've got more beans growing over there too. I think I've got more beans. Don't know how many, but there's beans growing. Need to get them picked and eat. Second run, and I've got to get the rest of my seeds. I've done got a pretty good jar of seeds from the beans saved, but I need to get all I can of them beans. You never know when, but they're crossed. They have crossed with something. They've crossed. The beans are different color. Don't know what it is. Have no clue. I don't grow but one bean. them little bees, they visit that garden and this garden and that garden and that garden and that garden down here and that garden over there. Maybe that's what I'm saying. If you think that you can stick with one thing, if you get something that stays heirloom, that's the way to do it. But anyway, that's all I wanted to do, show you what I done here and how easy it was to do. I had a bag of dirt that I had left over this spring. Just come out here and pull that stuff right out, scratch it around, loosen it up, wet it down underneath, put your dirt on, level it down, put your seed, onion, whatever you're going to plant in there, anything, you know, you do the same thing. I like these. Pretty handy. Convenient, right here in your face. Of course, the garden's right there. Raised bed, garden. I don't have to be near as far with these right here, though. I like them. I like them. I need to spray it off. I don't know how long they'll last. They're supposed to last. The company sent me this to try out. And I've tried it and I put it to good use. I ain't heard from them since. I figured by now they'd call me and say, hey, we're going to send you about 25 more like this, but about twice as big. You think that'll happen? I doubt it. I doubt if that happens. Anyway, that's the onions. I'm going to get out of this hot sun. It's too hot. Maybe it'll cool off here in a little while.